Now it's time to take a look at the planner. From the dashboard, we're going to return to this blue bar at the top, and we're going to click on the tab that says Planner. Once I do that, you'll notice a calendar is going to pop up, and I can choose to look at this as a week view, or I can change it to month view if I would like. This calendar allows you to plan with your team or plan alone, whichever is going to work out best for you. And it's as simple as this. From the list at the bottom underneath the planner, you'll notice some different standards listed. Your Texas TEKS will be first, ELPS will be second, these are your English Language Proficiency Standards, and then the NGSS, the Next Generation Science Standards. For today, we're going to go into TEKS to plan. So I'm going to open up the TEKS folder here, and then what I want to do is just drill down to my grade level. For today, I'm going to pretend like I am a 5th grade teacher. So I'm going to open up 5th grade. And then I'm going to select the specific TEKS that I want to teach this given week. So I'm going to do matter. I'm going to look at 5.5. And I'm going to do properties of matter. So I want to dig down further into 5.5a. Once I dig down to the standard that I want, I'm going to notice a lot of elements pop up. Some of these are student elements, and I know that because there's an S next to it. Some of them are teacher elements, and I know this because there's a T next to it. Anything with an S can be assigned to my students. The teacher documents, those are for me. Those are for me to learn more about the standard, learn more about the content, or learn about a specific lab activity that I'm doing. But I can drag either student or teacher documents into my planner. So it's as easy as this. I'm going to pretend as if I want to give a pre-assessment on Monday, August the 11th. This is up in my planner right here, and I'm going to remove this one just so that we have a clean slate here. So on Monday, August the 11th, I want to do a pre-assessment over 5.5a. I'm going to click on the pre-assessment, hold down my mouse button, and drag this up to August the 11th. When I release the assignment on August the 11th, it's going to generate into that box for me, and I clicked it twice. I should have committed to my click there. So there's the pre-assessment. Now let's say that I want to give a progress monitor assessment on the 14th, but before I do that, I know I need to go through some of these lab activities. So in my Engage, I'm going to have an Engage activity that I'm going to do on Tuesday. I might decide that on Wednesday I want to do the Explore activity. So I'm going to have a few Explore student materials, teacher materials. I have some Spanish speaking students, so I'm going to need to put those Spanish activities up there as well. And then on Friday, I want to go over question prompts. I want to see what they learned for the week. So I'm going to drag those up into my planner as well. Now let's just say, for instance, that this pre-assessment, we had a fire drill and it took longer than I thought it was going to take. I can simply hover over the assignment until I get an arrow, drag it, and it's going to extend it into the next day as well. And I can plan my whole entire unit this way. A strategy that some teachers find helpful is to find how long they actually have to teach a specific standard. So let's pretend like 5.5a, I have 2 weeks to teach this. I might start on Monday the 11th and need to end on Friday the 22nd. One strategy that teachers find helpful is to pick that last day, and let's go ahead and load that post-assessment on that last day. So I know this is where I need to end. And then you can kind of work your way in between to figure out exactly how you want to do it. If you're a campus that shares your plans, you can click this share button right here, enter the email addresses for your friends that you would like to share with, and that way they'll have the plans as well. That way everyone's not having to create their own that way. You can also choose to print your plans. If you're one that doesn't want to look at it on the computer, you'd rather have that hard copy, you can click print and you can print your plans that way. You also have the choice to add multiple sections, and this is valuable for those teachers that are departmentalized or that have, period 1, period 2, period 3, and so forth. You can add in multiple classes if you want, and that's done when you set up your classes. We'll look at that in a little bit. Okay, so once I have my plans the way that I want them, and I've entered everything that I want into my calendar, I can go back to that home page, that dashboard, and everything that I entered is going to show up in these boxes. So that for today's lesson, you'll see that I just had this one assignment entered, this progress monitor assessment. And notice that when I land on it, it kind of goes live. So if I were to log into STEMscopes, if I've set up my classes and I've set up my planner, I could simply log in to the dashboard, click on this assignment for today, and it's going to jump me directly to that assignment. From here, I can assign it to my students so that they have it waiting for them. I can click on the editable version, and this is going to allow me to print it or change it. And then I can also view the assessment below. I can change it from English to Spanish if I want. Just several different options from here. But that planner on the dashboard is going to allow you to do all that. So again, click on Planner. Find the standards that you are working on, whatever grade level that you're working on. I'll click that. I'm going to drill down to whatever TEKS that I'm working on. And we were looking at 5.5A. And from here, I can select any element that I want to assign or to have ready at my fingertips. S is for student, T is for teacher. This green ESP is Spanish, so if you have Spanish needs there, or you can toggle, remember like I just showed you, that English and Spanish toggle on the actual assignment itself. I take what I want, I drag it up into the planner on the day that I want it, and it's as simple as that. If you ever need to remove an item, you simply hover over it, you're going to have an X appear, you click the X, and voila, it's gone. Easy as that. Take some time now to explore in your planner. Maybe try to plan a week or two worth and see if you can't share it with your team or print it. Just try and explore the different options within the planner. Take a look at the month view, the week view, toggling back and forth between different weeks. If I want to look at a week view, but I want to look at several weeks ahead, I can do that. Take some time to explore and try out the planner. It makes your life a lot easier when you can just log in and have all those assignments waiting for you on your dashboard.